Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is exception on my crew. Yeah, ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, then I hit that. Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I?
Hey, could count on my paw and look at my dogs from.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington football team and the Philadelphia Eagles. Have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
55, mark, 55. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the buses.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. Now loose football. The ball comes out. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling. Maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
Washington 7, Eagles 0.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions. but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 24-yard line. 7-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Sanders. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he's going to go down, sacked back at the 13-yard line.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And it's caught. Give him 13 yards on the connection, but not enough. 4th down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
On the sneak, it's Hurts, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Jalen Hurts, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
The kick is good.
And he's able to put it through.
And ties the game at 7.
So we're leaving at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
The 31-yard line.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Now they try the right side here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Josh Allen, he says that he wants to continue to perfect executing the run-pass option. Looked pretty good there.
And he's put in the minds of all people trying to defend him that his legs create big plays. So guess who benefits?
His running back.
You no doubt about it, and we just saw it there.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now a handoff working right. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. On 2nd and 9, Allen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Could have gone with a ground game there. Opted for the quick pass. Well, I don't know that it would have mattered, Charles, but it didn't work out.
In a lot of these offenses, yards after catch are built in without explicitly saying it. In this case, he didn't make anyone miss out on the perimeter. Got tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
And brings up 4th down. And Hopkins' kick is good. And it's 3-0 Washington. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. By kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about
Hurts fumbles it, and it's Washington that scoops it up. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken at about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And this is caught off a deflection. That catch good for only a couple. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Sometimes luck is all you need. That was not even the intended receiver on that play.
Well, Johnny on the spot, though.
Yeah, and it turned into a big play for those guys on offense. They'll take it each and every time.
And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
8 yards to go.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
On downs.
A run here for J.D. McKissick.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
10 yards on the pickup.
They will run it. It's McKissick. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
The kick is good.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Back to throw now in his own end zone.
This ball complete to Rager.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 30, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Rager,
98 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now.
24. Eagles 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me, Fanny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. And when it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Well, the defender likes it.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 13.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He's brought down at the...
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. finds McLaurin. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
It's just me and you.
To throw, it's Allen. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Well-timed effort by Darius Slay. A sack on the corner blitz. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 14. A very solid gain of 27. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Allen. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington.
Number 17.
Terry McLaurin in the final seconds of the first half. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, so the halftime break behind us, and we are back underway with the third quarter of action. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
On third down, Allen. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Well, pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Hurts to throw. Caught by the tight end Hurts. Finding room inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Sanders. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and...
Throwing is Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. He's crashing. He's checking crash. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Here we go. Here we go. Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. Crunch time, defense.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And he's going to go down again.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
He'll fire it deep for Rager. Strong coverage by Washington. And now 4th down.
Intended for Jalen Rager. Incomplete. It's 4th down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Hurts. And that is going to be incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you. I wanted to see you reach out and catch that.
Yeah, you've heard about my hands, huh?
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 33 yards that time.
3 yards on the play. First down, Washington.
And again, it's Allen. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now a handoff here to his running back.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His third touchdown of the game and fourth on the year. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is now 24. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Eagles on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Shotgun snap and then to give to Sanders. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He was brought down by
a tackle by Cole Holcomb. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Now a throw here, hauled in. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 34-yard line.
And at the 34-yard line.
55. Right there in the middle. 55. Come on.
They go play action with Hurts. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Flush to his right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's to Fulgham, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Travis Fulgham, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Eagles get a score closer.
Jake Elliott on for the
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they look to finish strong in this 4th quarter. And this is a unit that certainly has turned things around from a week ago. Just a much more productive all-around ball game. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A huge play there for Washington. And even 50 yards. And he'll find Hall. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Complete to
A good pickup there, a 22.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
So Allen's going to look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
On 2nd and goal, Allen, touchdown. Allen from 3 yards out. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Their own 19-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Hurts. That'll be caught. Rager with it. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Hurts fumbles it, and it's Washington that scoops it up. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Washington.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Hurts sets up to throw it. This ball complete to Rager. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Washington.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Washington,
they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.